genders, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders. This is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Rainmaker Studios in Garfield, New Jersey. Cut the music. We're not doing intros today. I'm Darth Messiah. Alex the Heel's on the phone. Steve Franchise on the boards. And today, live in the flesh. In the flesh. The greatest guest to ever grace this seat.
Oh my. Thank you.
This man. When I say he is an Ultra Heelz original, this man was an Ultra Heel before I was an Ultra Heel. He was an Ultra Heel before Alex the Heel was an Ultra Heel. He was an Ultra Heel before Stevie Franchise. When Gnarly Marv makes an appearance on the boards every now and then, I always say, we wouldn't be here without you. But the Ultra Heelz truly would not be here without this man. The one, the only, the infamous X-Man. Damn. Now Professor Knox, you can find him on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. Go check out the beat tapes. Sir, take it away.
It's not a sham, it's not a scam, it's the real X-Man on Instagram. Follow me, fam. Mr. Off the Ladder with a weak bladder, Mr. Off the Turnbuckle with a bloody knuckle, Mr. $5 Phillip, Mr. Meal for two, but it's really for one. I'm Smack Power watching SmackDown. Can I use your Peacock information? Huh?
Of course.
But formerly known X-Man Dam, I'm now going as Professor Knox. I make music now. I make beats. You can catch me on Instagram at Powerhouse Knox.
And the reason we didn't do intros today is because of that.
Yeah!
Thank you.
He put all of us to shame.
Thank you.
Once upon a time, we had to step our game up because of him. He's the reason we do our intros the way we do them now.
It's a little beginner's luck, you know. I'm just glad that I remember a little bit of it.
Hey man, look, I'm happy just to hear it in person. It's been so long.
Oh my God, it's been a while. You have no idea, Professor Knox, that was a nostalgia trip for us.
Now, if only we can get the beautiful Anna back on the mic one day.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The first
Anna.
lady of the Ultra Heelz.
Don't get it twisted. Look, don't get it twisted. I still talk to her every day, and I told her if I make it to Jersey, she gotta come. And she was like, she said the same thing we said. If it's a weekend, she pull up.
All right, we gotta get this weekend episode popping.
Shout out to the commissioner in the chat.
What up, Calvin?
Yeah. And my guy, Razor Cabron.
Hey.
All right, we gotta get this weekend episode popping then.
Hey, look. I just gotta say this, Professor Knox. Let me tell you something. It's been so long. I had to mute my phone, and I had to do the woo every time you did it because it gets so nostalgic. I was like, I was sitting here getting goosebumps. I was like, damn, bro, it's been so long since I heard this shit. It feels like I'm watching an old episode.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel, scroll back to like season 3, and you can see this live as it was in its original form.
Man. Those were the good old days, and I'm so
happy the like 3 studios ago.
Oh man!
And when we were on the 3rd floor in the old building.
It's been a while, man.
The dark days.
The dark days.
The dark days.
The primer on the wall days.
Yeah.
Yo, word.
Oh yeah, damn! I forgot it was on the wall.
Should I use the bathroom or not days?
Yeah. Yeah. But since you've been away, sir.
Yes.
As we like to kick off the episode.
Okay.
Cheeks.
Cheeks of the week.
Cheeks of the week.
Cheeks of the week.
Cheeks of the week.
And we're going to start off with Camille. Thick as she want to be.
Jesus!
What? Thick as she want to be. And Indy Hartwell.
What's good in the hood?
You already know. That one right there in the purple.
Excuse me while I rip this out.
Whoa.
Yo, these Vince ones hit different now.
Yes.
Oh my
They
God.
hit
always hit
different.
different,
man.
They hit so
They hit so
different
close.
now.
They hit so close to home, they get you a lawsuit.
What up, G?
Oh yeah.
But yes,
Get that
yeah.
back,
Has Camille actually signed with Impact, or is that just still rumors?
bro. I think that's a rumor still.
Yeah, I'm still hoping she goes to NXT and eventually WWE, or straight to WWE, because she's been wrestling for a minute.
She should be in WWE, honestly, but I think she should be first at NXT just to develop. her
Yeah,
character.
freshen her up a little
Yeah,
bit.
freshen her up.
Because she's obviously never wrestled for a big company, so freshen her up a
Don't
little
give her
bit.
the Jay Cargill deal yet. you
Yeah.
know?
And Indy Hartwell, so underrated. She deserves better.
Yeah.
She deserves a lot better.
Hey, I got a question. Then
Yeah.
I realized that's Indy Hartwell. Where the fuck is Dexter Loomis at?
He got released. Remember in the last round release, he did an indie show a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow.
He
More
was-
claws than anything.
He was on an indie show with whatever the last GCW show Moxley did. He was on that. No, the GCW show where Dolph Ziggler showed up. That was the one. He was on that same show.
What's good in the hood?
That's crazy. I forgot all about this, man.
Yeah.
I seen how I was like, hey, where is he at?
Yeah, he was on that GCW show with Dolph Ziggler. Nick Nemeth, if you will.
Nick Nemes.
Nick-
Nicky!
Yo, speaking of that, I know we don't have a segment for that, but did you catch Steve Martell with Nick Nemeth, who said, "Yo, nobody's gonna know your name. Everybody's just gonna ask, what the hell happened to Dolph Ziggler?"
Basically, yeah.
That was a good promo.
And then next up, we have Anna Jay of AEW, and we have Maxine Dupree, and I'm not going to boo these Sheiks.
Yeah, she's been getting a lot lately, so you know what?
Round of applause
Round
for the
of
Chiefs.
applause for her. yo.
Isn't Anna Jay with Jungle Boy?
I believe they broke up.
What?
Yeah,
So those are not his handprints
And he ran
on
away.
those cheeks.
And he ran away to Japan.
Yeah,
yeah, they're too.
because he's the scapegoat.
They're too big to be Jack Perry's, hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, them,
They
them
look like
hands
my
look a lot
hands.
larger than Jack Perry little ass.
Yeah, right.
Really, Calvin? I could have swore he did an indie show. I could have swore he did an indie show.
Loomis?
Yeah, I could have swore he did an indie show.
I didn't even see if he actually got released. Honestly, this is the first time I'm hearing this stuff.
Or maybe that was somebody who just happens to look like him, and I got so
Maybe.
confused.
I don't know. I thought he was still in the program.
No, I could have swore he was on that release list.
Maybe I'm not sure. I haven't really checked in this week for the releases.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it. I just looked at that, somebody might be coming back. That's all I see.
Yeah, that's all I've been hearing too. Like from AEW and on.
Yeah, because
WWE.
Sean Spears came back, and everybody's like, "Oh, where's Cardona? Where's Cardona?"
Cardona's coming soon.
I have a feeling he's coming soon.
coming
Because
soon.
obviously Chelsea's there, Cody's there, Spears is
They
there.
gotta cash in on that sometime.
Yeah,
definitely.
And you can't. He's undeniable.
yeah.
Like at this point right now, WWE is known for their wrestlers being on Twitch. Xavier Woods with the up, down, down.
Mhm.
They need somebody with the action figures and the toy cons. They
I mean,
need somebody.
He's
a
the indie
specialist.
god. Come
They
on,
need
man.
him.
Yep.
Indie God, bro. The internet champion, bro. The first internet.
He could come in better than everybody.
Word, bro.
And
See,
now
like-
Sean Spears has established you can come in with your name
Yeah.
And your gimmick.
and your gimmick.
Well, kind of Cody did that.
Well,
I'm about to
Cody's
say
Cody.
shit. I'm about to say,
Yeah.
And
I'm about to
imagine
say
when
Cody.
they.
I'm about to say Cody kind of did it, but I feel like Cody was gonna do it regardless. Jay Cargill is the only real one that came in with her name, damn near still her music and everything.
Yeah.
From a
It's like
whole
a
other
remix
company.
of her
They didn't change shit about her.
But the fact that Sean Spears, who in the WWE spectrum, he's a nobody, and the fact that he came with his name, his gimmick, his music, he's now established that you can come in and do it.
It's like, yo, he came in as the chairman.
Yeah.
The chairman gimmick. So that's
Under a
pretty
new
good.
regime of a COO, anything is possible at this point.
Thank you, Father Triple H.
Back to the Cheeks. Next up, we have Marty Bell and Allison Kay and a friend who is unnamed in the post, and they were filming some content in a kiddie pool in their living room.
You know what's funny? It had to be on Twitch, but there's a lot of girls on Twitch. that do that.
Yeah, they did a 48-hour Twitch stream
Why this looks like the OnlyFans starter kit?
because the after party was on OnlyFans.
Oh, okay, that's.
But they had a
And-
48-hour Twitch stream. 2 days straight on Twitch.
Oh man.
Hey man,
And
I'm
the
just
kiddie
saying.
pool in the living room.
I just can't wait for
I'm just saying, that water soaks up in the skin a lot. I'm just saying.
I can't wait for the sad stories.
Where do you go to
10
drain
years
that?
later?
I don't know. It's not my house.
Whose house is this?
It's not my house.
How the
It's
fuck you
Swerve's
drain
It's
that?
not my problem.
It's Swerve's house.
Swerve's house. Swerve.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Prince Nano's in the back. He was in the back.
Lose yourself video. I was in the
I
back.
was in the back.
All right, and now it is time for Ultra Fantasy Booking.
Let's get it.
Last week was Fight for the Fallen, brought to you by Warzone. And our opening match was for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Imperium, our champions, took on the tag team of Moose and Will Hobbs.
Moose.
And with 60% of the votes, hashtag and new champions, Moose and Will Hobbs.
Moose.
Match 2, the Giant. Good Lord, who voted for Colt Cabana? I feel sorry for you. The Giant
Thank
defeated
you.
Colt Cabana,
Appreciate
86 to 14%.
Appreciate that. That was me.
That was you?
Yeah, that was
You were
me.
one of the 3? It was 38 people voted for the Giant and 3 for Colt Cabana.
I thought he needed help.
Match 3, Charlotte Flair defeated Ava Raine 100% to 0.
I didn't help her.
Nobody voted for The Rock's daughter.
No. Don't get hit
Match
by generational
4, FTR took on United States champion Cody Rhodes and IWGP heavyweight champion LA Knight. And the team of the champions, Cody Rhodes and LA Knight, won 57 to 43. That was actually a competitive match.
I was. I enjoyed that match.
And for the vacant MLW Openweight Championship, this was a 2 out of 3 falls match. Takeshita and Bobby Lashley. In the first fall, Bobby Lashley won 71 to 29. In the second fall, Takeshita won 58 to 42.
I love how that went.
And in the third and final fall, the Almighty Bobby Lashley is our new MLW Openweight Champion with 63% of the votes.
I love how that went.
And our main event, our TNA Women's Champion, Chelsea Green, took on Beth Phoenix above a 16-foot-high scaffold while chained together at the wrist.
Oh my God.
Because Chelsea has ducked every title match since becoming champion. She's yet to actually defend her title. Or she cheats. So Beth Phoenix wanted a situation where Chelsea could not run, could not hide. Hashtag and new women's champion Beth Phoenix. And that was Fight for the Fallen. And now it is time for Dragon Force.
Dragon Force.
Yeah. Hey, we'll here on Dragon Force like every other show. Undead Money starts off the show saying that this is a new week, a new day, and it's time for somebody to get their ass whooped before the night is over. They state that they will not quit like they said last week, and now it's going to be enforced even more that until they get what they want, nobody's going to get what they deserve. First match we're going to have for tonight is going to be a good one. It will be Nick Nemeth versus Okada.
That's a good match.
Our second match is going to be a good technical match. We have Critic Alexander versus Jordan Devlin. Now, next match, we're going to have the women go at it. And we're going to have Rosemary versus Jacqueline. Our next match will be a tag team match. It will be Chase U versus Death Triangle.
It sounded like Bernie Mac a little bit.
And our final match for the night will be Bully Ray versus Jonathan Grayson. But before the match gets started, Undead Money has took out both competitors in the back, saying, "We're not done with y'all yet. And y'all boys gonna learn. Going forward, if we don't get what we want, you won't make it to the ring. And that will be the end of Dragon.
All right.
Hey,
Shut
before
up.
we get started, Dark, before we get started, I want you to know.
Watch out for the shoe.
Hey, Dark, before we get started, I want you to know.
Yeah.
I already downloaded my whole entire roster in 2K24.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm gonna wait on it because I know I'm not gonna play it religiously, so I'm not in a rush to get it.
I'm playing off screen.
I'm playing
all I'm
religiously right now, but I downloaded my
get you.
whole entire roster from Dragon Force already into the game.
What up, Valdor?
And there's a great version. I'm gonna say it now. It's a good version of Chris Benoit in there that looks like somebody did that on a computer.
Did you get a Brock Lesnar yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Apparently, yeah, he's allowed in the game now.
Yeah. Also, they didn't block his name on the community?
Yeah.
No, they didn't block him or Chris
Okay.
Benoit. You
Nah,
type
they
it
didn't
up and look
block
both of
him.
them.
He's in the
Okay.
story mode and everything.
Why? Because they
Okay.
didn't put him in the game? Brock Lesnar?
They did.
No, they took his. He was in the original roster, but because of the allegations, they took him out of the roster.
Oh my God.
He's only in the
still
showcase mode.
He's still in
That's it.
showcase mode as an opponent, but you can't. He's not a playable character.
Unless you go online and find one that somebody made. And the only good one up there is Chubby Brock when he came back. It's not the six-pack Brock with the ponytail.
Yeah. And you know how like in years past, like they'll block certain like words in the community. You have to like make up names and like stuff.
Yeah, he's blacklisted.
Yeah, so I was assuming that he was gonna like block his name in the community, but apparently it's not blocked. You can actually put Brock Lesnar in the community.
I'm about to say, if you go to the community creations and go to the top download, it's the first one up there.
Of course, because everybody wants him.
Everybody wants Brock.
Because everything for him is in the game. It's just he's just physically not there.
Yeah.
It literally goes Brock Lesnar, CM Punk,
But he's coming
Kenny
soon,
Omega.
so
Yeah,
Punk
Kenny
definitely
Omega,
coming
Will Ospreay, Chris Benoit, and then everything else is just random.
yeah.
But those are the top 5
Kenny Omega.
like most downloaded ones since the game been out.
Yeah.
All right, last week's AEW Dynamite. The Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada has joined the Elite. Not just all Elite, the Elite. He's joined with the Bucks. First, they indefinitely suspended Hangman Page because he assaulted a referee. Because they're now these
Corporate
EVP heel dicks, which they already are, but
The Jacksons.
yes, the
instead of
Jacksons.
Bucks.
Excuse me, not the Bucks, the Jacksons. And then they fired Kenny Omega from the Elite because he's never around anymore. So they brought in Kazuchika Okada to join the Elite
perfect setup for Kenny Omega
versus Okada.
Okada, yeah.
Part 74.
Which is fine. They need to have their own version and bring some tidal waves back to AEW.
I think that's what they need. Just so this brand, I'm trying not to be too negative on AEW since Professor Knox is here.
Thank you.
As I said last week,
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at AEW with new eyes because I'm just tired of dumping on them. I want to like it. I want more wrestling in my life.
Look, they know. They know they need to change. Look what they did. They did a whole brand change, and they got a whole new stage.
But in reality, if the booking still sucks, it doesn't change anything.
They need to give the young people a chance like they used to back in the days.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's not a fucking mongoose.
They're doing WWE tactics, like you know.
Yeah.
So.
So as I said, I'm looking at WWE with new eyes. Is like I'm not going to judge it as I judge WWE.
They were doing WWE tactics.
That's the problem. They're not WWE.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a
AEW.
void missing though.
You know what I liked about AEW? It was a change, and they didn't always have like the legend with the title belt, and they had someone. They gave people a chance, and when they meant change the world, they meant change the world of professional wrestling for the better, in that aspect. And I felt that they were doing a great job until CM Punk arrived,
And everybody got butthurt.
and
Yeah, I mean, in that scene, It's just something that just changed courses to where you needed CM Punk at that time.
Yeah, it was the greatest thing ever when he first.
He walked
popped
in,
up.
became the biggest money draw in the company. He got more eyeballs on the company, but because he challenged everybody to be better, but they didn't want to be better the way he wanted them to be better, they rejected him. And they made him the problem.
Yep.
When all he wanted was for everybody to be better.
Which is honestly the same goal for Adam Copeland right now.
No, he's different. He went there to have fun and retire.
I mean,
he's not on the mission to make everything better. He's just there to have fun with Christian and retire.
Well, we'll see after this thing.
Hey, look, I understand y'all don't want to jump on AEW. You know, I do. I love them. Don't get twisted. I like them a lot, but.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. When I say bullshit, I'm still gonna call it bullshit. But
Yeah,
I'm trying to enjoy it more
bullshit.
often.
I'm about to say no. There's nothing that, like, you know me. I still watch it. I'm still gonna watch it. It's AEW. I like seeing new change. I'm like pressing up. I like change. I like to see new things. But after being around now for as long as it has been, they're starting to fall back into a rotation of just using the same exact people. What happened to the rest of the full roster that they had? Half the people I don't even see on TV no more. And it irked my nerve now because you was the land of change and showing up these wrestlers to now I don't see half of them unless it's on Collision
Or Rampage.
or ROH. Like, I only see them on there, but I don't see them on the main show like they used to be.
True.
No,
And
he
it
didn't
bothers
mention
me.
Rampage.
I don't see any of them. I don't see like any of the new hires that we just got or they just got like last year. I don't even see them anymore. Bro, like wasn't there a handful of WWE people that was just there, and now like you only see like a handful. That's it, like a little quarter.
I'm gonna keep pointing back to Edge. He's been there 4 or 5 months now. He's just a regular guy.
Yep.
But see, I like that about him. He's a regular guy. He's not somebody you go, oh shit, it's Edge. Gotta watch it because of Edge. No, I don't watch it for him and Christian. I watch it to see these other people that wanted to be professional wrestlers, be on the grandest stage. WWE didn't choose them. AEW chose them. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now they got a good time to shine. They shined in the beginning, and now it's like they just weeded them down the list of shows, and now you don't see them. And I'm like, damn, bro, I actually like some of these people, and I want to see good for them. Now I don't even see them no damn more.
The problem is the ratings.
I see Okada turning on the Bucks, and that'll be great for TV.
That would be. I mean, it needs to be a good angle to why he's here.
Yeah.
You know, like if he literally gave up his spot in New Japan Pro Wrestling just for this, like
It's fucking
$3 billion dollars in yen, or 3 billion yen is what he got signed for.
Oh yeah, let me get that. I think did I save that? No, I didn't save it.
Yeah, I've heard that's how much he got signed for. Like
Yeah, it's $4 million a year. 4 million US.
Yeah.
Whatever that comes out into in yen. So he's like the
Great.
5th highest paid person in AEW.
Which is nuts, but he deserves it.
Because Chris Jericho got a raise. He's now getting more than Moxley, because Miss Moxley was the highest. It's Chris Jericho, Moxley, Omega, Punk is gone. Then I think it's Danielson.
Punk was the highest though.
No, Punk was 4th. He was never the highest.
He was 4th?
Yeah, it was always Moxley, then it was Jericho, then it was Omega, then it was Punk. But since Jericho got a raise, now it's Jericho, Moxley, Omega, Danielson, and now I think Omega. I'm sorry, Okada.
Okay. Well, we need we're gonna see some changes definitely, and hopefully these decisions are right.
And then this coming Wednesday, AEW Big Business, and we're all going to presume that Mercerdes Monè will be there because it's in Boss Town at TD Gardens, and they recently hired the writer that did the majority of her creative in WWE. So everything is pointing to the fact that she will be joining AEW.
Now, when she does come,
again, as Mike said with Edge, give it 3 months and she's just going to be a regular person.
I feel like
she's not going to make a bit of difference in the ratings. She's going to make a bit of difference in pay-per-view buys. It's just going to be another person on the roster.
Is she
with
healthy?
Bad booking. Yeah, she's healthy. She's recovered from the broken ankle at that Japan show.
Just give her 2 years or a year and a half, whatever the contract is,
and she can injure Saraya again.
She's going right back to WWE. I'm sorry, that's how I feel with her. Like,
who will you put her against?
Like
she has the.
I would put her against.
You got Tony Storm. Didn't Jamie Hayter just come back?
Mm-hmm.
You can put her Jamie Hayter.
Then
I like Willow Nightingale.
Then
Shirai
came
like
back.
top girls like what? Britt Baker.
When's the last time we've seen Britt Baker?
Yo, Britt Baker has been gone, bro.
Where the fuck is she?
I don't know. She's not injured. As Alex was saying, where is she?
Mm-hmm. They haven't been booking her for a while.
She took time off when Adam Cole had the concussion. He came back, then he broke his leg, but he's still on TV with the fucking broken leg.
But where is she?
Where is she?
Yeah, she disappeared after that.
She's not getting booked.
Like I said, where is she? Because when this company started, she was the epitome of the brass ring. She was the top person, and now she just gone. Like it's just a weird thing for me. Like I actually like seeing her on TV a lot, and now I don't see her at all. And I'm like, damn, what the hell happened? What is she doing now?
Who?
Then Shirai with her
WWE.
No. What was the other one? That she comes out looking like Tifa, red Tifa and shit. Like
Rio,
yeah.
Yeah, that thing is back.
He said that thing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, it's back. AEW is potentially being sued. At Revolution, the spot where Darby Allin dove off the ladder in the ring to the floor through the panes of glass. Several fans were injured ringside. Some of them had to go to the hospital due to the shards of glass striking them.
I knew that would happen.
The legal team of AEW has allegedly refused any responsibility for the glass shard injuries that fans sustained from the brutal spot in AEW Revolutions. Fans have sent images of their injuries to AEW officials but were turned away and are now seeking legal administration. AEW, at the beginning of every show on their screen, has this disclaimer on their screen. If you have a seat on the floor, you are at risk of being struck by persons, objects, barricades, or other items. Please be aware of the action you are watching and move out of the way if someone or something is coming your way. By standing in this area, you assume all risk of injuries to yourself or your property. Wrong.
That is crazy.
Wrong.
That is crazy.
You cannot go to a public event and expect to be injured by the performers. This happened at Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium is now the reason every baseball stadium in the country has to have fencing from foul pole to foul pole. Because a fan was struck by a foul ball because they were on their phone. Clearly the person's fault, not paying attention on their phone, got hit in the side of the head, and they're blind in one eye because they got hit by a baseball. Clearly their fault. They're not paying attention to the game. And there's signs on every seat, pay attention for balls and bats. You got hit by a ball, the fans sued the team, the stadium, the MLB, the player, they sued everybody. Won. Got a judge, got a settlement.
That's crazy.
But now every MLB stadium has to have a net from foul pole to foul pole. I think the limit is it has to be a minimum 25 feet high. Yeah, or something like 20 feet high, whatever it is. Because of that one person happened at Yankee Stadium.
They just took the opportunity.
AEW is liable for this.
Mm-hmm.
At least say in the beginning, see it right there, there's gonna be glass.
At least in Darby Allin's performance, when he was gonna do that, at least be cautious of just getting out of it. It's already plexiglass that he's.
That's the reason. For years and years and years, WWE moved away from bicycle rack style guardrails. Mm-hmm. Because when you throw somebody into the guardrail, it's going to move. And people kept saying AEW needs to get rid of the bicycle rack style guardrails. Somebody is going to get hurt. Mm-hmm. fans have gotten hurt when they had that style. Notice they moved to the WWE style guardrails. And now they even have the fucking LED boards.
I never knew that.
I just noticed that too. They have the LED boards.
They now have the LED boards.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. No, I always thought, like, why the hell did they still have that shit there? The regular guardrails.
No, Valdor, it can hold up in court. If you get struck by an object from the performers, it's supposed to be a performance. Yes, we keep trying to justify it as a sport. It's a performance. It's scripted. You should not be physically harmed by the performance. You paid on the ticket. The arena ticket has a totally different disclaimer from whatever AEW is trying to pawn off.
What's the difference between this and an indie show?
The indie show is there's no fucking insurance.
Yeah, so they'd be screwed no matter what.
AEW is owned by a billionaire. The Uncle Joe's wrestling in the VW. He might have like $1,200 in his bank after he pays all the wrestlers. You're not getting anything.
I mean, they got hurt. How a couple people got like cut with the glass.
They've got from what I heard, it's like cuts on the face and like their arms and shit.
Oh my god.
Hey, newsflash, idiot! Shut the hell up.
So AEW is liable for the people being injured.
Well,
at least give them a shirt or something to wipe it off.
Something.
Wipe off the blood.
They're potentially liable. In my opinion, I'm not a lawyer, but from my understanding, they're potentially liable.
I mean, Darby Allin's back was like fucked up after that too. Like,
Yeah, Darby Allin's fucking crazy for that.
I said he's a sick son of a bitch, yo. Like he is, and he's going to Mount.
Okay,
Everest
I got you, Valder.
He's going to Mount Everest on my birthday, bro.
Oh yeah, he's been playing this since like the summer.
I don't think he's coming back, bro. I don't think he's coming back.
In other AEW news, I guess, Miro and flexible hot CJ Perry are getting divorced. Somebody call Bobby Lashley.
Please call Bobby Lashley.
He's like, yes.
Hello, ladies.
And Venus.
And Enzo Amore. And Dolph Ziggler. And The Rock.
And The Rock, yeah.
Who else's penis has she seen on TV? I think that's
Zack
it.
Ryder, I think.
No, I think I covered everybody. She allegedly has seen their penis on TV.
I think you did.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless Cena was.
I'm about to say you forgot Enzo.
But, yeah.
Oh, no, I said Enzo. No, I think I skipped Enzo.
Unless Cena was one in the background, but yeah.
Yeah. Vince, who knows? Maybe she saw Vince's too.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
What's good in the hood?
But yeah, they're getting divorced.
Yeah. It's not like I didn't see this coming.
It's kind of weird because she just got to AEW.
And the storyline that they had in AEW was weird too, because first she was Andrade's man. No, she was a bunch of jobbers managers. Then she became Andrade's manager, and then she turns on Andrade to help Miro, but Miro just doesn't acknowledge the fact that he helped her, and then they're just both off TV.
Yeah, that's what happened.
But then last week he said he's hurt, so that's why he's been off TV.
Because she probably did an OnlyFans, did a collaboration with somebody that.
Oh no, she's naked now on OnlyFans.
Yeah, she probably did a collaboration he didn't like, and yeah, that's why.
And remember, he's the Redeemer. He fights with God. So apparently he's very religious.
Yeah. I feel like he will redeem with a hotter chick later on. So.
In other AEW WWE news, Buddy Murphy was seen at UFC 299, and then they showed him on Raw last night.
At the same damn time.
Well, UFC was Saturday night.
Oh.
And because he wasn't booked for Collision, and because Collision was taped on Wednesday with Dynamite this time, it wasn't live. Actually, that match was from like that was the last time he actually appeared on AEW TV, was in January.
Yeah.
He hasn't been on TV in 2 months. So, yeah, he hasn't been on AEW TV in 2 months, and now he shows up last night on Raw because he was with his girlfriend, his fiance Rhea at UFC.
His fiance mommy.
Yeah.
And shout out to Pat Buck. He was like, "Who's that guy?"
Yeah. He was also at Dominic's wedding.
Which in my Nick Nemeth voice, it should have been me. It should have been me.
Oh yeah, and also Miro moved back to Bulgaria now he's getting divorced. So
I hope he finds happiness.
he's going to get a real Russian wife because
Yes.
Lana's not Russian. She's like Italian and like Cuban or something.
Oh yeah,
Come
she
to find
butchered
out.
that Russian accent.
Yeah, after all this time, I found she's like Italian and Cuban, but she does speak some sort of like Slavic languages. She learned them at
get
some
the
point.
accent right.
Yeah.
I think she was overdoing it.
Yeah. In announcer news, Kevin Kelly has been fired over arguing with fans on Twitter. So Tony Khan finally fired somebody, and it's somebody he should have kept. I believe Kevin Kelly was arguing with fans about he was being judged for trying to give too much backstory or something. I don't know. It was weird.
I mean, he does a better job than freaking what's his name?
Sockface.
Huh?
Sockface.
Yeah.
And Tony Schiavone.
Excalibur.
Yeah, and Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone.
And
I
Tony.
love Schiavone. He's a legend, but at this point, he's useless.
Now that Sting's gone, he's probably useless now. Like
Schiavone, all the Schiavone said, whoa, that's great.
And now that Sting is gone.
yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
he can't be like, oh, it's Sting, it's someone.
Oh yeah, Valder. Dominic got booed at his wedding.
Oh
that
yeah,
was awesome.
that shit was amazing.
Who said kayfabe is dead?
Who said kayfabe is dead
Who
for
said
real?
kayfabe is? He got booed at his wedding.
He got booed at his wedding, bro. Right when he got on the mic. And you know Rey Mysterio invited all those people.
Yeah. And then in WWE, Michael Cole in an interview, he mentioned what's going on now with the commentating. He said under the new WWE regime, the direction is different. There's a lot more trust in commentators than there was before. We're having the opportunity to be ourselves, open up, develop character, call pro wrestling, sports entertainment the way we want to.
You know what I feel? We've bashed on this man for decades.
And I've always been under the impression it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
It's Vince in his ear, and it was Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn wanted the production style done a certain way. He specifically then took Michael Cole and had him train all the Michael Cole knockoffs. Matt Stryker. I'm blanking on all the names now. Todd Phillips. Just every bland white guy that they've ever hired to be a commentator, Kevin Dunn took Michael Cole one-on-one. You're going to train them to be you. That was Kevin Dunn's.
That was the problem.
That was Kevin Dunn. That was Kevin Dunn.
So now-
Kevin Dunn was in charge of production.
So now the commentators could commentate.
Yeah.
And now Kevin Dunn is gone. With his goofy ass.
Yeah.
And Vince. And his goofy ass. And now we have better commentators.
Yeah. On SmackDown, it kicked off the night with Logan Paul introducing the new official ring sponsor of WWE. Well, SmackDown. Prime. Well, no, sorry, pay-per-views. The official ring sponsor of pay-per-views, Prime. Because, of course, Prime had to be the first sponsor because he's involved with the company. And because TKO owns UFC and UFC rings are just covered in sponsors, let's do it to WWE.
I guess it's best for business.
We're just going to stick a giant Prime logo in the middle of the WrestleMania ring.
I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Oh, we're watching WWE Prime.
We're watching Prime. WWE. Sponsored by Prime.
Yeah.
Make sure Prime is in the logo. Make sure it's in the ring. Make sure it's a big Prime logo.
I think he got RKO'd by Randy and he poured Prime on him. No, I'm sorry, he RKO'd TSI and poured Prime on him.
KSI?
Whatever the fuck his name is.
That YouTuber.
Yeah. Fucking British guy.
Yeah.
Hey, can we just acknowledge that KSI took a great RKO?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He sold
did.
it well.
He sold that shit well. I was like, God damn, KSI,
He's
you
been
gonna be
selling a
next
lot
to
of
get in
stuff.
here?
He's been selling a lot of things well.
Yeah, every time he appears and does some shit, he sells whatever he does well.
Sell. Yeah.
Guess he's a salesman.
Yeah. And then nothing really happened on SmackDown until we got to the quote-unquote main event.
Uh-oh.
And, of course, The Rock took too long because The Rock still thinks it's, 1999. He can just go for 45 minutes. And we got cut off because apparently the segment is supposed to be like another 5 minutes long, but from fan cams, you could see the cameraman trying to wrap him up like 3 different times. Because it was supposed to be a brawl, but we didn't get a brawl.
One, you don't tell The Rock what to do. The Rock tell you what to do.
Because he sits on the board.
He is their boss.
All right, Rock, hurry up and get smacked.
But the slap back. Cody Rhodes slapped The Rock.
It was all
across
Cody
the face.
Rhodes' fault. He was too scared to slap The Rock.
He had to have like 2 weeks just to slap him back.
Hey, man, I just want you to know, that picture y'all got of him getting slapped is a great photo for a T-shirt.
It could be a meme.
It's a meme photo.
Yo, did y'all see The Rock's Instagram when he was going through, like, all his, like, shirts with the graphic designs on it, and he scrolled past one, and it's the Will Smith and Chris Rock drawn, but it's him slapping Cody?
Yes.
He says, oh, yeah, look at me slapping that crybaby ass. I was like, first of all, where's that shirt at? How can I buy it?
Oh, it's on the website now.
Oh, wow.
Because that was like the launch to
tomorrow
it.
night, so look, I get paid tomorrow night, so I'm getting that in the extra large.
Yeah.
I saw the one with Farrell.
He called what
he
he's
in a tank. He says he's
and his stupid dog
Your goofy ass dog Farrell. Yo, I was like, one day Farrell is just gonna come out the ring in WrestleMania and just bite The Rock in the ass.
Yo, how the fuck is this dog catching strays?
Yo, he's catching strays for 2 whole weeks, bro. I want a Farrell response, bro. He's like, get my dog's name out your mouth. Slap.
Yo, too bad. He should have said something about Brandy, so Brandy could have came in and slapped him. Mm-hmm. That's what should have happened.
Brandy would have literally popped off on him.
Oh,
just like how
that'd
she
been
did Jay.
That'd been terrifying. That'd been terrifying because she would have slapped him. That means Nia would have came out.
man, I'm tired of Brandy.
Cause she would have showed up like when Jay Cargill debuted. Who told you this was open mic night, bitch?
And I think that was it. After that, she was gone.
No. She was there for like another month. Well, yeah, because that's when she got pregnant.
That was
I
it.
would love that though. Like, she fucking spaz off on The Rock.
Who told you this was open mic night, bitch? But during The Rock's promo, he credited Dustin Rhodes, aka Goldust. He said, "Your brother, Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer." And then he went on to insult Cody. He says, "You were born 20 years later. That means you were a mistake."
I like Cody's sister because she got to Twitter immediately. She was like, me and Cody only got a 3-year difference.
Yes, The Rock forgot the 4th sibling because there's 4 of them. Dustin has a sister with the same mother, and then Cody has a sister with the same mother, and the sister that was born from the same mother as Cody, they're only 3 years apart. Cody is the youngest, but the sister's like 3 years older, and then Dustin and the other sister are both like 20-something years older.
Hey man, The Rock speaks facts. That's all we know. That's all we care about.
There's another 20-year difference there.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, her name is Teal. And then Amanda Huber, which is Brody Lee's wife, she jumped in. Talk about an age gap when your own daughters are almost 20 years apart. That's a weird choice.
That's true. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah, because Ava Raine she's what, 23, 24? And then the daughters he's got at home now, they're like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a weird choice it is a weird choice of words that he that he did speculate there. It is because I didn't get it, and I feel like at that night he deserved to be slapped. Oh, for real. I love The Rock, but I think he deserved to be slapped that night.
But yeah, but again, the Rock is he's just bringing home the bacon right now.
Are we getting a little bit too much of The Rock?
A little, but
it's like he lost his other jobs.
Yo.
Well,
That's a bird.
he kind of did.
Bird.
He kind of did. Every. If you really think about it, everything he's done has failed, or they don't want him back.
Yeah, true.
He's not allowed back in DC. Fast and Furious, the fans of Fast and Furious don't want him back. The producers want him back. The Young Rock got canceled. Zoa, I just saw a commercial today, but nobody's fucking buying that shit.
He just sold the XFL.
Well, he merged it. It merged with the USFL
because he knows that wasn't gonna.
Yeah, because it was gonna fail again, so they merged it.
His energy drink is getting.
Yeah, that's Zoa.
Right? Or something like that.
Like I said, I saw a commercial today, but nobody's drinking that shit. I don't know how it's staying alive. Terramana's the only thing that's really doing anything.
Yeah.
What happened to the man that could do no wrong?
He does a lot of wrong.
He does a lot wrong, just like Hulk Hogan. I hope Cena is not in the same boat, but he might.
We're not talking about Cena being naked on the Oscars. That's not for anybody that came. It's not in the lineup tonight.
Like, did you know that we could?
It's not in the lineup. We're not talking. This is all that we was. I'm gonna talk. I'm saying it. It's not. We're not because that was his initiation. That's what that was. That was his initiation.
To the Hollywood world.
They said, "You see what happened to The Rock? You better get your clothes off."
That's what he got initiated. That's all that was. And we're gonna leave it at that. Moving on. Moving on.
You want to get back to wrestling or what?
Speaking of naked people.
Oh, you missed one.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, you missed one.
Sorry. Hold on. Let me.
It's Jimmy Uso.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it while
we'll talk about the naked people.
Yeah.
Apparently, in Becky Lynch's book, she has the picture of her and Seth Rollins on WrestleMania 35 night, naked with the belts. And the quote says, "You knew this photo had to exist, didn't you?"
They could have done a better job, though.
Peanut butter one, the one that was eaten.
Pause.
Hey, look. Look. All I can say is, ever since Shawn Michael did it,
Everybody does it.
To take part of this.
This is like this generation's like lazy version of it, though.
Yeah, everybody does
doing
that.
The Shawn Michaels pose.
Yeah. So if I won a title, I would demand a fresh belt as soon as I won.
Yes, I would definitely demand one.
Hey,
Like-
first of all,
Paige,
First
hello.
of all, after Paige did that with a belt, every time somebody win the belt, they should go and sanitize the hell out of it before you even get a chance to touch it.
Yeah, like if I'm winning, like yeah, I'm gonna pose with her. As soon as I get backstage, I'm gonna drop that shit. I'm cleaning my hands. I'm like, y'all bring that to the locker room. Y'all better wash that shit off and bring it to me. And when I show up for TV, I want a brand new belt. Or I'm just gonna order that shit on the website, and I'm gonna just walk around with the replica until y'all get me a fresh belt.
Yo, for real.
Take the blue light out.
All right. So, dude, this is crazy though.
Yeah, because Rollins won the opening match against Brock. He won the Universal title, and then obviously we had Becky 2 belts in the main event.
Yeah. That was definitely couples goals that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they married yet, or was that before they got married?
I think that was before.
I think this is before they got married. This is before they got married.
Yeah,
Remember when they got married? When they got married, remember Becky wasn't champion no more.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of Becky 2 belts.
By the way, we got the next segment.
All right. And Raw gave us what we finally wanted.
Finally.
They've been hinting at it for several weeks.
They have.
Brother versus brother, blood versus blood, twin versus twin, Uso versus Uso.
Oos.
We got Jay challenged his twin brother Jimmy to WrestleMania.
Are we gonna have a special
Match for it?
invite in the middle of that match?
I mean, I keep saying it. We need Rikishi
We need Big Quiche to settle this.
or
bro.
Solo, one of them.
Oh, you think Rikishi's gonna come out with one of them?
I think
pick
Big
and choose?
Quiche, I think Big Quiche is gonna be in the middle.
Rikishi's a heel at heart.
Rikishi's
He's gonna do it for The Rock though.
I did it for
He's
The
probably
Rock.
gonna do it for The Rock.
Hold on,
Oh my God.
hold on. As you said
Oh
that,
my
as
God.
you said that, I have a theory about WrestleMania after Drew McIntyre's promo last night.
Yes.
So, night one, because both world title matches are night two, right? Mm-hmm. Night one, because the Bloodline has been helping Drew McIntyre win matches, as Seth Rollins stated. Night one, Drew McIntyre is going to return the favor. He's going to come out, help the Bloodline defeat Cody and Seth, and help himself by injuring Seth Rollins in that match. Thus, night two, he has an easy win over Rollins, forcing Cody to now have the Bloodline rules match, but to finish the story, Cody Rhodes will overcome all odds and finish the story. And now, but in the midst of that, The Rock will somehow screw Roman, and we set up that thread.
So Cody gets the belt.
Cody gets the belt.
The Rock gets
Drew gets
Roman.
the belt.
Drew gets the belt.
Yes.
And then later on the line, we could get Shawn Spears against Cody Rhodes.
Right. We get Drew reigns, and then we have Drew on the side of the Bloodline now. So now we have that part of the story going together too. I figured it out.
You figured the puzzle. you figured out the Da Vinci Code. Yo.
It's all figured out.
He figured it out like that.
I figured it out. That makes all the sense in the world for Drew to help the Bloodline, because it helps him.
Yep.
More important than anything else, it helps him to help the Bloodline night one. More than anything else.
And the most important thing is he's gonna win the title afterwards.
Exactly.
Clean, easily. And that's how The Rock takes Seth Rollins' belt off of Seth Rollins.
Exactly. That's the other part of the story, because The Rock kept saying that we have to get the belt off of Seth Rollins.
He said, I'm gonna take the belt off you.
It all makes sense.
It makes sense.
It all makes sense.
It makes so much fucking sense. Did we just discover the storyline before WrestleMania? We'll see.
Hall of Fame 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. And he's going to be inducted in Philly, where the stomping grounds of ECW.
Finally.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
I think so. Well deserved. Round of applause. Well deserved.
I mean,
to the wise man.
Now,
Mr.
who's going to induct him? Are we bringing in RVD for this?
They should do the whole ECW, like,
And
just the originals, like, just some of the originals that are still here.
This is the thing. When they announced they were putting Paul Heyman
What if they bring Tommy Dreamer,
Hall of Fame, they named all his accolades.
Mm-hmm.
And then they named Brock Lesnar, and then he got added back to the WWE roster.
Yeah. But you also
I wondered if he would be the one to do it for him, seeing how, even though most of the ECW originals will, fight tooth and nail for Paul Heyman. Paul ain't do as much as done. Like, Paul didn't do as much done for their career as much as he did for Brock.
I don't see Brock being the one to do a speech, because Brock's not a talker. You're going to really have Brock stand there and do a 5-minute speech?
No. Brock is not a person that can read from a script. But I think when it comes down to, like, being Paul Heyman, I feel like Brock got a lot to say about that man. Because if it wasn't for Paul in the beginning of Brock, then we wouldn't have no Brock.
Right.
Maybe Bully Ray.
Bully's a choice. Bully's a good speaker.
Imagine they bring Taz back, bro. Like, for that one night.
I'm sorry. I think Tony's too butthurt. Because remember, he wouldn't let fucking Billy Gunn show up.
Right. Well, he did show up one time.
He let him show up for Hall of Fame, but he wouldn't let him show up for the reunion. He let him show up the first time, and then he was butthurt the second time.
If we want this to be something good, like somebody's going to give a memorable speech about
CM
Paul
Punk.
Heyman, this got to be CM Punk at that point.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold works too.
Stone Cold as well.
Oh yeah.
He's got history. He's got history with Heyman.
Why don't you put Stone Cold and CM Punk in there with Brock Lesnar?
What?
Hell, at this point, anybody that basically Paul Heyman has ever managed could be it. Because hell, don't forget, you can have Rikishi show up. Remember, he was their manager for when they was the Samoa.
Yeah, Samu, yeah.
They bring right back to it.
Oh no.
Ryback ain't even allowed to buy the pay-per-view off of fucking Peacock.
Nah. That would be funny as hell.
You could go way back. Bring in Jim Cornette to induct him.
That would be nice. That would be.
Go back that far. Go back to 1984 when they were both rookies.
Crazy? You know what would be crazy? Who would induct him? What if they had Jerry Lawler induct him?
Okay, I can see that.
The rivalry, the beef that they had all the fucking time.
Look, I feel like this. You know, Paul Heyman is the reason why most of the managers now in the indie circuit, the managers try to be across other wrestling companies, is trying to imitate, but can't be duplicated. I feel like if Paul's going to be doing the Hall of Fame and he's going to be the main star of the Hall of Fame, I feel like when they go do his induction, I feel like everybody that's not associated with a wrestling promotion should be on that stage just for him.
Yeah,
it should be Roman Reigns.
Hey man, look, it could be anybody. It could be any of the high chiefs in the Samoan families. Yeah, he's been around their family for the longest.
Your word.
But I'm still throwing up on the Muhammad Ali one though. I didn't put him in the game. He's Hall of Fame. I don't remember him for that WrestleMania, and that was it.
Yeah, that's why they're putting him in there.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I mean, right? It was the first WrestleMania?
Or was it WrestleMania 2?
Or 2. It was one of the WrestleManias.
It's one of them old WrestleManias.
Yeah. And Bull Nakano. That's a good choice, too, for Bull Nakano.
That is a good choice. Definitely. Yeah. I'm glad that they went through the deep into the archives to get her.
Yeah. I'm about to say, somebody's going to go to the archives. If they still out here trying to find WWE treasures, he's going to go to the archives and go find somebody put in the Hall of Fame.
Once we can find Steve Blackman and freaking, like Ken Shamrock.
I'm going to say, ain't no hard to find Steve Blackman. There's pictures of him floating around the internet now, still doing training classes.
I'm wondering why they didn't bring him back, bro. He's still wrestling, I think. I don't know.
No, Shamrock is still wrestling.
Shamrock is
still wrestling. I think
Steve Blackman is still wrestling.
Steve Blackman is the head of security at some place.
He better be.
He needs to come back.
Goddamn right.
Putting RRS.
I bet not gonna steal nothing to see him. I'm like, you see Blackman? Yeah.
We're missing two people here. Too. Barry Windham and
Oh yeah. They get announced on fucking I think it was on the bump, right? They got announced.
Yeah. Which is Bray Wyatt's father and his uncle, which they named him off his uncle, like Windham.
I wonder if they're just going to induct Bray into there too, also just as a
I feel like this is getting to a setup to induct Bray, to him being the star of the show. You know, like
I ain't gonna lie. If they're inducting them two and Bray, the only person I need to see on that goddamn stage better be goddamn Bo Dallas.
Facts.
Yeah, true.
Facts.
He better be the only person I see on that stage talking about all three men
too. He's been talking about coming back.
He's too busy smashing Liv Morgan.
Yeah, true.
Well, no. That's it. WWE apparently they're talking to back. WWE is thinking about bringing him back because now that everything has changed, they said that him and Bray Wyatt had a lot of potential. Bray got to explore his potential. Bo didn't, and they want to see what Bo can do. So they're thinking about bringing him back and letting Bo Dallas be whatever he want to be as a character now.
Yeah, remember everybody thought those vignettes for Sean Spears was Bo Dallas.
Oh. He had some promos though. Like Bo actually had some promos that were similar to that Sean Spears debut.
As long as he don't come back as Mr. Bo Leave, I'm cool with anything he's going to do going forward.
All you gotta do is
Bo Leave. And now we go outside the ropes. Favorite breakfast restaurant.
Oh.
Now, since we live above the Mason-Dixon line, we gonna get that racist ass Cracker Barrel out of here.
What? There's Cracker Barrel by me.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Up north in upstate New York.
I didn't know that.
Really?
I didn't know it was in upstate New York.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
He's dropping gems.
You've lost your jersey, sir.
Oh.
You've lost your jersey.
I mean, I haven't ate there yet.
Oh, good.
Oh. You didn't take
You better not.
But I almost twice.
Don't worry.
Don't walk to that racist ass place.
Okay.
It's racist? Okay.
Don't walk to that racist ass place.
I didn't know.
He keeps his jersey.
Hey, so what were those choices again?
And you got IHOP, Denny's, Waffle House, and Cracker Barrel.
Hey, man.
And notice that the Waffle House is at night, and one of the lights on the sign is out.
Because it got shot.
Because if anything at Waffle House worked properly, you don't want to go there. The food ain't good.
Hey, look. Let me explain something to you. I done ate at 3 out of these 4 places. The one in the corner, Cracker Barrel, I'm not allowed to go there because the things I'm going to do is racist. And my friend told me I can't go. So I can't go because I know me because I'm gonna do some racist slavery shit and they're gonna kick me out. So I'm not allowed to go there.
The only 2 restaurants that are around me is IHOP and Denny's, and I say I've enjoyed Denny's food more than IHOP.
Okay. I mean, Denny's just have that Grand Slam. That shit was popping.
It be coming in clutch.
Yeah, it does.
For the price.
I mean, IHOP has the 2 for 2 for 2 for 2, which is the same thing.
I mean, if you want to get nitty gritty, they make burgers in the Denny's now. If you go on DoorDash,
IHOP does too.
Hey, look. I hear what y'all saying, but I'm in North Carolina. That Waffle House be hitting, and I mean they make that with love in that food. Like IHOP, Denny's, I've been there. Don't get twisted, they great, but Waffle House at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Their menu is crazy because everybody knows the front page menu. People don't know that there's a whole booklet of food they make. And I mean, they make stuff that you can mix, match, and put together. Oh, wow. Waffle House is my thing, especially at night.
I haven't been to the South in like 10 years, but if the service ain't bad, the food ain't good. I'm going with Waffle House.
Bruh, if you go to a Waffle House, look, you go to Waffle House and there's 4 employees working there, your food is about to be made with the most love that it could be ever made with.
If they don't got an attitude, if they ain't arguing with each other, if somebody ain't on the phone with their baby mama or their baby daddy talking about, you need to pay this fucking bill, you need to get your fucking son some diapers.
Oh my God.
Yo, I'm not working late. I got to get the fuck home and feed my kids. If that's not happening, the food ain't good.
Hey, look, I can tell you right now.
I guess that's how it is at home.
Word.
Hey, look, being North Carolina, the only time I ever seen nobody at Waffle House is due COVID. My dude, when COVID was lifted, IHOP and Denny's still look naked. Cracker Barrel will have a little line, but Waffle House, there's not one Waffle House in the city of Charlotte that ain't never packed. It's impossible.
I never had Waffle House.
If you venture to the South,
I probably will never go.
Find yourself a Waffle House, preferably in the hood during the day, but preferably in the hood.
During the day, of course.
During the day.
Keep the strap on.
It's a breakfast. Eating the day, right?
Well, you can breakfast all day.
I'm about to say, look, I tell you right now, in the daytime, it's great. At the nighttime, it's the most safe way on the planet. Why? Because the workers got hands and the cops are there. You could go there and be safe.
Listen, everybody in the chat, comment what you think is best.
Word.
So it's been a pleasure having you back.
Thank you for having me back.
In these hallowed grounds we call
and you look great, I gotta say.
Yes, I've lost about 90 pounds in the last 15 months.
Darth Messiah.
Yes.
Hey, look. I'm saluting both of y'all. Let me tell you right now, both of y'all men look good up there, bro.
Thank you.
Yes. Y'all looking good.
Yes. Alex, the motherfucking heel.
Now look, I'm saying, wait till I show up and y'all see me, y'all gonna be like, who the hell is this man right here? This man look different.
All chiseled.
We're gonna have that.
Chiseled.
One day we're gonna have that reunion.
Hey, you might see me. I might have the dreads when you see me. I'm a whole different guy now.
Oh yeah.
Oh fat. Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yo, one day we're definitely gonna mark this down. One day we're all gonna have a reunion.
Get the band back together.
We're getting the band back together. I'm gonna be with you guys sitting there too because we found somebody that will be here in this spot. So we can all reunite. You know, like
yes.
Hey, look,
like the good old days.
Hey, look, if we gonna do this, we might do this right. We might have to make 2 phone calls. Might have to have 2 people that slide up real quick.
Yeah.
Like when we used to pack 15 people in that little ass studio. That was the size of just this room.
Hey man, look. 2 phone calls. I'm saying I might have to do because we might have to get one good old school show. I might call the Beautiful Anna. I might call the Dragon. Hey man, I don't know.
Listen,
don't know what happened.
That would be a dream come true, and I'll be waiting for that day.
Word.
The Beautiful Anna.
But until then, this has been another episode of Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast. I'm Darth Messiah. You, sir?
I'm
Alex
X-Man
the
Dan,
motherfucking Hill.
formerly, but now my name is Professor Knox. You can find me on Instagram at Powerhouse Knox.
Jake in.
Hey, thank you for all a good night.
Peace.
Thank you.
Peace.